You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, Days of Our Lives fans. It is Belinda from Soap Dirt. And yep, I still sound awful. This strep is just killing me. It is not comfortable. I am hurting head to foot. My throat hurts, but we got to get these spoilers out because there is a lot to talk about. I've got your Days of Our Lives 2-week spoilers from Monday, September 4th, all the way through Friday, September 15th. I've got full ones for every day of this coming week, September 4th, and then for the week of September 11th, I'm going to give you one juicy one for each day. Let's dig right in. Monday, September 4th is season 59, episode 6. And guess what? I already saw it, and I know some of you did, because Peacock, whoever does the programming over there, they screwed up something. First, they put up the prior day's episode instead of the one for Friday, the 28th, I think, at any rate. And so this played a full week earlier, and I got to see it, and it was really good. So let's dig into season 59, episode 6, airing Monday, September 4th. No, it is not a rerun for Labor Day. They are giving a fresh new episode. Teresa Donovan shows up to see Brady Black. She kisses him. She tells him they're both single. They should be together. Remember our bedroom wedding? And he's like, whoa, tap the brakes, and tells her to leave. And then he is still thinking about her. So that's interesting. And of course, now we know that Jen Lilly is only going to be in that role for a little while. And it looks like improbably that rumor has paid off, and it is true that Emily O'Brien is going to take over the role of Teresa Donovan for the rest of the arc. So we're going to see a lot of episodes of the Gwen actress playing Teresa. So check out our dedicated video that we did about whether or not Days did Jen Lilly dirty, because it sounded to me like they could have handled it better. Also on Monday, Xander Cook gets a job offer, but it's not a good one. EJ wants him to take a big fat check and a gun and go kill Ava Vitale, and he tries to guilt him because of his role in Susan's kidnapping, but Xander's like, I'm not doing it, and EJ promised revenge on him. Marlena goes to see the Black Patch guys and talks to them about Dick Van Dyke's character Joseph Bell and tells them he's had amnesia. In the same episode, the guys make it all the way to the VA hospital and figure out that the scar on the back of his head is from a head wound he suffered in Korea. And that war was in like the early 50s when it ended, maybe 53. I'm trying to think from when I was watching MASH. And so in reruns as a kid, but so he's been an amnesiac this whole time, and he served in the same exact unit that John Black says his mystery dad, who he doesn't know, served in. So clearly they are going to make Dick Van Dyke his dad, which I think that's going to be a lot of fun because he and Drake Hugston are gym buddies, and I think it's too darn cute. And plus, John's one of the few that we don't actually know who his biological parents are, so they can just plug Dick Van Dyke's character right into that. Also, Marlena heads out to help Ava, who is having visions of Susan. She hypnotizes her, but Ava says it didn't really help her a lot. But when she leaves, Ava then tells Harrison, I just remembered Susan is alive. Dun, dun, dun. All right, Tuesday, September 5th, we have Chloe and Nicole and some tension between them. They have rubbed each other the wrong way. I'm guessing it's about Xander. We'll see. EJ decides it's time to kill Ava, and Sloane wants to confess to Eric about the baby lie. Meanwhile, Sarah is struggling with her feelings for Xander. She's definitely not over him. On Wednesday, September 6th, Rafe hears there's trouble over at Bayview, and maybe that's about EJ over there trying to kill her. And Johnny DiMera kind of messes up EJ's plan to kill Ava. Harris is trying to help Ava, but it might be more of a hindrance than a help. And Tripp and Wendy head over to the Salem Inn to try once again to get their night of intimacy and privacy. Thursday, September 7th, Philip Kiriakis tries to calm Kate down, who's very worried that he is going to be arrested for framing Brady. And also on Thursday, Victor Kiriakis' funeral begins. Meanwhile, Maggie is pressuring Sarah to tell Xander the truth, and she gives her a lot of soulmate stuff, kind of like that. And we have Xander arguing with Sonny Kiriakis on Thursday. There's another undated spoiler for this week saying Xander is not very happy to see Teresa, but instead of throttling her, he backs down because he's trying to be a good guy right now. Friday, September 8th, we're going to have more of Victor Kiriakis' funeral. I imagine it's going to probably go into next week, but we'll see. And Vivian Alamain swoops into town. She is out somehow and there for the funeral, and it's Louise Sorel playing the role. Sarah goes into labor, and John figures out something about Dick Van Dyke's character. All right, going into the following week, on Monday, 9/11, Sarah is in some sort of medical crisis after giving birth. Maybe this life and death trial will convince her that she does need to come clean to Xander. On the 12th, there is a shooting. There's only one person roaming around Salem with a gun right now, and that's J. DiMera, but he also called somebody else and asked them to kill Ava. So I still think this is a bullet meant for Ava, because on the 13th, a spoiler says that Rafe, who's back as the police commish, is tracking Ava and Harris, who have run away from the psychiatric hospital, I'm sure, because EJ's trying to kill her. Then on the 14th, Thursday the 14th, we have Chanel telling Johnny that she is ready to commit to one of her love interests, hopefully him. And then Friday, September 15th, Brady and Alex are over in Greece, and they find out something shocking. Remember, Victor shouldn't have been where he was when his plane went down, so they want answers about that. Hey guys, thanks for listening. Be sure and click subscribe if you haven't already. Drop a comment on what you're excited to see these 2 weeks, and definitely drop a like if you enjoyed this 2-week spoilers. Thank you so much. This is Belinda from Soap Dirt.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.